The woman who turned into the night. Once, in a quiet village nestled between tall, whispering trees, there lived a woman named Elara. She was known for her kindness, her gentle voice, and most of all, her love for the night. While others hurried inside when the sun dipped below the horizon, Elara would stand in the open, her face turned toward the darkening sky, as if waiting for something. The villagers often wondered why she loved the night so much. Some whispered that she was strange, others believed she had a secret. But Elara never explained. She simply smiled and said, "The night understands me." One evening, as the first stars blinked awake, an old traveler came to the village. His cloak was tattered, his face lined with years of wandering, but his eyes held a strange light. He stopped at Elara's doorstep and spoke in a voice like rustling leaves. "You love the night," he said, "but do you know its secret?" Elara, surprised, shook her head. The old man smiled. "The night is not just darkness, it is alive, and it chooses those who truly listen." That night, as Elara stood beneath the sky, something changed. The air grew still, the stars seemed brighter, and the shadows stretched toward her like old friends. A soft voice, barely a whisper, spoke from the darkness. "You have always been ours," it said. From that moment, Elara began to change. Her hair, once brown like the earth, turned the deep blue of twilight. Her eyes sparkled like distant stars, and when she moved, the night itself seemed to dance with her. The villagers noticed. At first, they were afraid. They locked their doors earlier, whispered behind her back. But Elara did not mind. She knew the night was her home now. One evening, a child from the village, a little girl named Mira, dared to approach her. "Why do you look different?" she asked, her small voice full of curiosity. Elara knelt beside her. "Because the night has welcomed me," she said. "Would you like to see its secrets?" Mira, brave despite her fear, nodded. Elara took her hand, and together they walked into the deepening dark. To Mira's amazement, the night was not empty. Fireflies glowed like tiny lanterns, the wind carried whispers of ancient stories, and the stars hummed a quiet song. From then on, Mira became Elara's companion. The villagers, seeing the child unharmed, slowly lost their fear. They began to step outside at night, to listen, to look up, and as they did, they noticed what Elara had always known. The night was not something to fear, but a friend, a keeper of dreams. Years passed. Elara's transformation grew deeper. One evening, as the village gathered under the stars, she smiled at them all. "It is time," she said, and before their eyes she dissolved into the night itself, her body becoming the breeze, her laughter the rustling leaves, her spirit the silver light of the moon. The villagers wept, but Mira, now grown, understood. Elara had not left them. She was everywhere now, in the hush of midnight, in the glow of fireflies, in the stories told under the stars. And so, whenever the people of the village looked up at the sky, they remembered the woman who became the night. And they knew she was still watching, still listening, still loving the world from the heart of the darkness. The end.